Alrighty, it is 2:35 p.m. The light source is remaining over me at the LA Express car wash. This is the same car wash that I was at after 7 p.m. in the evening a couple weeks ago, where I recorded the light source over me going down Clifford, the same Clifford Street where I'm driving up at 9:36 in the morning, and LAPD stalking at Alvarado Gardens. So there's no possible way that the sun would be over me at Alvarado Gardens, where I am documented, maintaining my presence from the Glendale DMV, 8YHH376 crossing path. Want to make sure I get that third party before they drive off. The light source is in its zenith over the top of my head. It's not the sun. And this group stalking, which is surveillance, I'm subject to what are demons that are maintaining presence, sitting in their vehicles, waiting to park, based on how soon I look up at them or I grab my phone, honking their horns, moving their vehicles. Even the traffic lights are based on what I'm doing. It's demonic pacing, and it's all centered around me. And I'm exposing what is demonic activity, and you're going to prosecute for terrorism while a demon-possessed population is group stalking you. But also it's relevant to what is federal stalking as well, surveillance on the video of the internet via communication devices, which is why Chase Bank is a documented terrorist, while they're also engaged in Title 18 criminal conduct, while demons that know that I'm documenting them on my phone in my car, which all of that real-time knowledge and the specific environment is present in my car, okay? And what do the demons do? They fly in a circle over the people of the state, directly pointing fingers to the people of the state who are group stalking. And they're doing so, by the way, right here with minor children, doing so under the light source where I'm here at after 7 p.m. And if you'll remember my pictures that I took, I was, I believe, at this stall over here, and I took a picture which you could see the light source through the rear view mirror. Very precise placement. And remember what the entity is doing? Rising and then setting the light source on the opposite side of my person. And then you have the people of the state, the demons that cross paths with engineer light all over the place. And you can see the light source that remains over me visible through their windows as they are crossing path. It is currently, by the way, I want to make sure that you can see that. This is systematic monitoring while I'm in the at the car wash, which is nowhere near Alvarado Gardens. And it's also nowhere near, for example, in Fontana, California, where Stephanie engaged in criminal summoning on April 29, 2022, which I've heavily referenced in Alvarado Gardens, where the entity kept a fake sun all day long. I'm nowhere near Alvarado Gardens. This is not over my front door. This is not over building 1810 outside of my leasing office. Where the entity is stalking in helicopters, flying over and under that fake sun. Those are demons that are a terrorist organization, not a Los Angeles Police Department. They are a Los Angeles terrorist organization. Okay, this is just based on their criminal conduct and their exposure. Their condition is a part of their prosecution. Engineered lights moving across the asphalt, that's a show of hostility. That's what the demons did, flying over Chase in circles. It's a show of hostility by a bunch of demons. And they all know what I'm saying at the same time, okay? And it's not because I'm on a microphone or because they're looking at you. It's not based on human conduct. Demons don't have to look at you. They don't have to talk to you. You don't have to know their name. They have a spirit on them, and that's how they know who I am, and that's why they're targeting. That's also why they exhibit the demonic behavioral patterns. And they're doing so in a manner that's going to cause them to be faced with a federal prosecution. There is no natural environment that would include the sun being over me at my leasing office and over my apartment, and with regard to where I'm documenting, maintaining this documentation in 2022 on this day, and same time of year analysis. We're just using this day as an example. And also while I'm still here after 7 p.m., where the fake sun that's setting in alignment to me is in this position while I'm inside of my car, literally on this same side of the parking lot. Okay, and you can look at all the races, you can look at all the ages. It doesn't matter whether that demon is like Ty Yim, leaned over on a walker. It's the same elements of monitoring. Okay, it's P.O.C. and it's currently 2:39 p.m. And I want you to pay attention to what is engineered light, license 9EXX540. That's also impunity. You're going to understand how you're going to prosecute a population and the wealth of evidence, speaking to a systematic and obsessive endeavor to engage in terrorizing people and doing so through demonic methods. So I want to be clear, this is what speaker companies, that's demonic pacing, not traffic. 7XQH910, 8EMJ835, demonic pacing, license plate. With minor children, 9KJF563. The fake sun is over my head. That's the context that you have regarding the reality of what's going on here. While they are group stalking in the shoes of the government, this is not a legitimate business. And so that's speaking for draining the pockets while I'm subject to this massive surveillance system. It is again 2:39 p.m. There's also no sun, as I stated, on April 29, 2022. That's a light source that's over me while the demon-possessed terrorist organization, the Fontana PD, are group stalking at the 7-Eleven at Juniper and Sierra in Fontana, California. And it's in this manner directly over me in Fontana, California, which is not shared with the path where 9EUM 743 is group stalking, like the Fontana Police Department were group stalking and the people of the state. All right, this is P.O.C. That third party, all of the people of the state are group stalking, while a white truck is a surface where engineer lights moving across it. They're all demons. They're all demon possessed. Okay, living in relevant position. Prosecution for the population. P.O.C.